So again, welcome to the stream. I haven't played this since it came out. I only played it once and then I stopped. And then started doing Kingdom Hearts, but I want to continue this. Because this looks quite fun. Actually, the music that was playing, the first and third pieces of music that was playing during the hold screen, I mentioned they were from Sonic, like a specific Sonic fan game, or like from two Sonic fan games rather, but they're both by the same person. And the person who made those also made Spark the Electric Jester, which is partially why I'm kind of excited for that game, because he obviously knows what he's doing. Although it's not going to be a strictly Sonic experience, though it does look a little bit like Sonic. It's kind of like if you took Sonic and Kirby in a blender and then put them together, that's what you would get. So we did... Yeah, we did the first world, so we're going to do this. I did this the last time and then I was stuck on it for like half an hour or so because I couldn't find out how to get that last colour gem. But we should probably be able to rectify that now. Hopefully. Up 1 second. I don't know if the chat is updating. Are you? Hold on a second. Let me just check real quick if... Are you guys still there? So I was just checking because the chat went quiet for like 10 minutes, so I was just thinking, is everybody dead? Or is it me? Next to dive underwater. And then swim up with A. So yeah, like I said, I did this level already, but I didn't quite finish it because I didn't know how to get that last colour gem, but I think I might be able to figure that out this time. There's a switch! I wonder what will happen if you use it. So yeah, the control mechanics in this game are quite interesting. It's kind of hard to describe, but the shoulder button, the RZ, I think it is. RZ makes you sort of move forward, and then the control stick makes you change the direction. There we go. I don't know if I'll be able to collect all those little orbs, but we need to get the 3 colour key things, the keystones. Did that just make the switch sound? Yep. Did it with my own hand. I don't have a soundboard on hand, so I just wanted to just do something. It said it in capitals as well, I couldn't resist it. If I'm playing an indie game on the Switch and then the NPC says, "There's a switch!" you know I'm going to do that. You know what, I should maybe play Snake Rattle and Roll. I mentioned that the last time I streamed this. That's quite a fun game, if difficult, but still quite fun. Oh, wait a second, we missed a keystone that's back in that previous room. That's right. Because I was in this level for like 40 plus minutes. I don't know if the snake can drown. I don't actually know if that's a thing. But yeah, I think there's a green... Oh, that's interesting. There's a green keystone that we need to grab that's in this room with that thing that we pressed down on. I think it's up there? Yeah, it's up there. The graphics remind you of a rare game. Yeah, it kind of looks like Yooka-Laylee, actually. Or Banjo-Kazooie, I guess, but since Banjo-Kazooie was a very polygonal looking game, it looks closer to Yooka-Laylee, really. So yeah, that colour key, we need 3 of those. There's a green one, a pink one, and I think yellow. Get all 3 of those and then you can head for the exit. So yeah, the controls, I wouldn't say they're difficult, but they're very different from what you would expect. Like, it takes getting used to, but I think it was designed like that for a reason. There is an easy option, but I haven't tried it yet. I think I would just rather play the default control option. It's kind of like I Am Bread, just not as unforgiving. Although it does have its nuance, like sort of... It does take a bit of getting used to, but it's not... What's the term? I'm trying to think of a word. The learning curve isn't as steep as I Am Bread, but it's definitely not super simplistic. There we go, just twisted my head enough so I could get leverage. Grab that. Hey Mink. Oh look, we got a giant physics-driven ball into a hole. Does that mean we solved the shrine? Oh wait, wrong game. This little bird character can offer you assistance by, like, if you press a certain button, it can lift your tail. But I think that's more like if you're struggling. I don't know if that's like an actual thing you're supposed to do. Like, you can do it if you want, but I'm going to try to solve like puzzles and stuff without it. There's the second keystone. We just need the yellow diamond. I don't know if I can actually get up there from there. Yeah, the game is quite soothing, I like it. Nope. Oh, see, if you sort of twist on the spot, you can kind of raise his head even higher. I wanted to see if I could do that from this stone platform. But it might be too narrow. It looks so stupid though. Yeah, I don't think that's doable there. Wait a minute, is it? I think it's up there. But let me just check. See, I was stuck on this stage because I couldn't find where the third keystone was. Like, I could see it at some point, but I couldn't actually get to it. Oops. You actually thought this game was Yooka-Laylee footage? Honestly, I don't blame you. It looks very much like... It almost looks like it. Oh, it's up there. How to get to that? Again, this is where I got stuck the last time. I couldn't quite figure out how to get up there. if only I could just climb... If I could just climb his chin onto that there. Did the stream disconnect? Hang on a second, did the stream disconnect just now? Because OBS is saying it disconnected, and I'm pretty sure that's a lie. Oh wait, it did disconnect? Okay then. Because sometimes OBS will just say, oh, disconnected, reconnecting, even though it didn't actually disconnect. By the way, do you know what this guy's... Do you guys know what this snake character's name is? Take a guess. See if I could get my head raised just high enough to actually reach that. Yep. Nearly. Don't know if that's the intended method, but I kinda want to see if I can get that to work. Oh. Nice. Okay, that actually worked. Oh, wait a second, don't fall. Climb. Slither on up there. There we go. The power of the snake. That's the power of the snake for you. I think the goal is over here. Also, I found out that you actually move faster if you wiggle back and forth like a snake. Just sort of, literally just slither. And you actually move forward faster than you would if you just went in a straight line. There we go. This game's pretty cool, I like this. Now ascend to the heavens. I didn't get any of the coins though. That's what those 5 big ones at the bottom are for. Don't know if collecting the coins do anything, like if you can use them to buy shit. So we've done that one. Stage 6. Hang on a second. I can kinda read the Discord, but I tend not to look at it. I'll check it between levels. But yeah, this game was made by Sumo Digital, who I believe made the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform game. So they definitely know what they're doing in terms of like making a really graphically pleasing game. Even if it's on the Switch, which is not the most powerful system, in fact it's the least powerful system of the available platforms, but it still looks goddamn nice. Right, well, there's the first one over there, if you can see that green cube. Trying to get his head above that. And I could just go around the other side, but let's experiment a little bit. Ah, there we go. Up, up. Nope, not quite. But yeah, the Switch is not as powerful as the other systems, however it does have, like, what's it called? Unity? Like, it can play, like, it can run the Unity engine, and it can run Unreal Engine 4, which I think this game runs off of. Oh, damn it. It's not even an important collectible, but... shit. Super Snake Galaxy with big rotating square platforms. Right, so the first important keystone is up here. Crap. I tried to turn the camera there, but I had to let go of the A button, which is what I was using to raise my head. Right, this is a better camera angle. There we go. You must be the snake. You must become one with the snake. Is this the way we came, or is this the way forward? I kinda got turned around there. Oh wait, this is the way we came, I think? Oh. His tail keeps getting stuck. I think because it keeps getting jammed on that platform. Yeah, I think we just came this way. But yeah, if you didn't know what the character's name was, I think I mentioned it, I might have forgotten. But the character's name is Noodle. Noodle the Snake. Oh look, some silent princesses. Wait, what's that do? I banged into that and it made a loud sound. I have no idea what just happened. Right, next I need to look for pink. I think that's it up there, if you can see that just at the very top middle of the screen, in that distant platform. Oh dear. Right, this is the first real challenge then. We need to carefully climb and slither across this perilously removed platform. There we go. That wasn't too bad. What stage is this? I think it's stage 7, possibly. Camera, please. I'm guessing this is the right way, because I can see an arrow pointing in this direction. Right, so that pink keystone should be directly above us, or should be somewhere above us. No. Also, the LZ button is used to tighten your grip around it if you think you're about to slip. but it only works with like the middle of your body. You can't grip with the very tip end of your tail. Pink keystone is up there. Oh, we can't quite fit it through that, okay. I can remember when I was streaming this last and I went on a super huge rant about Power Rangers, the movie, which I went to watch. Still don't like that movie. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I was really disappointed. Like, the main problem with it for me was just that it focused way too heavily on the character development. I guess they were trying to go for like an origin story because you don't really see any of the morphing or the cool stuff until like the final 30 minutes of the movie. And this isn't like an hour and a half movie, this is like 2 hours and a bit, like 2 hours 10 minutes I think. Noodle with meatball. But yeah, it looks like they're setting up for a sequel to that, so I might actually go watch it and it might actually be good. Or half decent. There we go. Right, now I can get up there. Oh, my tail nearly got crushed under that. Ah, crap. There we go. Yep, there's the second key. In fact, you can see the third one not too far from here. Not my favourite is to kill spikes. You know, I'm kind of surprised I didn't get killed there. That was quite the fucking stunt. So I'm surprised when I landed after picking that second keystone up that no part of that snake body was touching the spikes. So I thought my tail was going to touch it and then it would say, nope, you're dead. Start again from the checkpoint. Oh yeah, check this out. Why'd I keep holding the A button? See, it's ideas like this that are really cool. Speaking of ukulele, has anybody seen that really cool video that they released, like Platonic? Oh, there's the end there, but we don't have the last keystone yet. I'm assuming it's over this way. Oh, don't fall. Neck in the grass. Kinda wish there was a demo for this just to give people a chance to try it out. Because this seems like the kind of game that people should like have the opportunity to play for a little bit so that they can kind of understand it and probably then start liking it and then start buying the game. Oh wait a minute, we don't need to do that again, that's right. But yeah, Playtonic did a really cool thing on the YouTube page. Did I hit that checkpoint or did I just not hit it until now? Not very good at connecting from one side to the next on that. See, I keep overshooting it so that his body goes a little bit too far. And then because I try to turn around, the rest of his body just kind of follows him before I can even get a grip. And there we go. Just gonna hug the bamboo. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Yeah, I think I got it. There we go. Now this part. Grip. Oh, don't. Fuck. Camera. Oh, thank God. God, that is actually quite difficult, but in a good way. It's a good kind of difficult challenge. Even though the learning curve isn't as steep as I Am Bread, it's still quite big. So if I fuck this part up, I need to go all the way back around again. So chin up, literally. Oh shit. No! No! Please tell me there's a checkpoint right there. No. I was so close. Got impaled. Impaled Noodle. Oh no. Gonna have to wrap around again. There. No. I'm not even playing this up. It really is quite tricky to get to grips with. There. You had a feeling the spikes are insta-kill. I didn't really think you would like in a game like this, it's not like you can recover from falling in a bed of spikes. You touch that, you're dead. Come on. Yes. Sweet. Right, where's the exit? Did you hear that? Hear what? Oh, there's the goal. I love just kind of twirling upward like that. Fantastic. I didn't even bother collecting that many collectibles, just focused on the main 3 that you have to collect. Like, those are mandatory, everything else is optional. I think we'll play up to maybe about stage 10. Depends how long these take, because I would like to get to Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we've almost played an hour of this already, but 40 minutes? Coming up to 35-40 minutes. I haven't noticed the snake puns until now, maybe it's been doing that for every stage. Do you guys think of any snake puns that might be in this? Also, the goal is right here, I can see the yellow keystone. There's the pink keystone, there's the green one. Right, we'll go for green first, that'll be the easiest. Pretty sure like green will be the easiest, then yellow. Then pink, sorry, and then yellow. See, that's really cool. And it's a concept that they could probably, like... they've probably come up with many, like, scenarios that you can do to make it into a full game. Oh shit. That was close. There we go, first one. Right, let's go get... we'll go get the pink one next. I'll try to collect some of those little magical teardrop things, but I probably won't get that many. See, this might be a game that I would 100% complete, but probably not on stream, because I think that would take way too long. I think that's more something I would do in my own time. That was easy. Right, where's the yellow one? Oh, it's right there. I wonder... Fly! Okay, guess not. I thought if you had enough momentum you could maybe clear the spikes, but I didn't really think that was possible. Nowhere near. Physics in this are amazing. Kind of push down on that. How the fuck did I get over there then? Nope. Impaled. Not quite sure how to reach over there. Let's see if I can find something that will make that move. Get up there, please. Again, what the fuck is that for? Is that just like some sort of secret? Well, I'm asking like you guys would know, but I know you don't. Yeah, you feel like you're going to fall asleep, but then you hear my voice, and that probably wakes you back up again. I don't have the most soothing voice to fall asleep to. Do you know what would be the weird thing? if I started playing this with the easy control setting, I probably would find it harder, because I'm used to how this works now. Well, not used to it, but I think I prefer this. I'm trying to get his body back up. The billing farm chat challenge was that. Crap, messed up. Still not quite sure how to get the fuck over there. Oh, is this that thing that Nintendo... Not Nintendo, that Peter were having a shit fit over because it was apparently promoting milking cows. They're like, oh, we won't have any of this. Nope. We don't care if it's like virtual fun in an imaginary scenario. We don't want you publicising your game where you hurt these poor animals. Even though it's not really hurting them, it's just something you do to make milk. Peter can just fuck off. In fact, that's an idea for a stream at some point, just stream the PETA games that they make. Because they've done like a bunch of Nintendo stuff. But I'll just grab this and I'll see if there's a place. Maybe you have to go underwater to get that one. Oh, yeah, maybe it was. You have to open it with this. It's actually kinda hard to do that. There. Right, so the last keystone is up here. But yeah, PETA has always been like that with Nintendo, like not just them, but usually their games. Like they've said things like Mario's promoting skinning Tanuki alive, taking their skins. I don't know if anybody's ever played the game that they made that was promoting that message. Or promoting that notion, rather. And then, of course, there's the Pokemon games, the Pokemon parody games. Black and Blue, I think it was called. And then there was this, when Pokemon Black and White 2 came out, they made a sequel parody called Pokemon Red, Black and Blue. I think it was called. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but it was something like that. Yeah, I was talking about the Tanuki Mario game. Oh, so that's what that's for. Right, okay. Now we just need to get from here back there. I actually collected more of those little bubble things this time around, but I didn't get any coins still. Oh crap. Oh, never mind. We're good. All that stands between me and the end is just this small bit. There we go. Easy. Yeah, this game is really cool. I don't know how many levels there are, but I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, I got more than half of the bubbles this time around. We did it! No snake pun that time. No fantastic. I haven't played this game in handheld mode yet, I'm gonna have to try that off stream just to see how it looks. See, that's the thing about PETA. I get what they're trying to accomplish, like obviously I don't condone animal cruelty or anything like that, I think that's a noble cause. I just think the way they go about it is just utter and complete bullshit. Like, you could have the noblest cause out there, like, for charity or whatever, but you could still be an asshat in your methods trying to do that. And that's just exactly what PETA is. Like, there are better organisations out there that strive to do the same thing, but don't act in the same way as they do. Like RSPCA, for example. Oh, that's the green one. I love how he gets so happy when he collects one of those keystones. Is there a way to get longer? Not that I'm aware. It might happen later in the game, I don't know. I'm still in like the early stages. Checkpoint. As far as I'm aware, this is about as long as you get for now. I didn't quite wrap around that properly. Try that again. You need to get the priorities straight? Yeah, absolutely. How many of you people would want to watch me stream the crappy PETA games that they've made, like the Flash games? Because I could totally do that. At least the video game theme stuff, I think it's just Mario and Pokemon mainly. That could be fun. Oh. Oh. Nope, that's not quite good enough, nope. I will say this, if anybody ever wants to play those PETA games, do not watch the bonus content. Like, seriously, don't watch the bonus. Like, if you unlock, like, a video clip or something when you're playing those games, don't watch it. It's basically just, like, the most morbid clips of, like, animal cruelty and, like, gross stuff like that they show just to kind of get their message across in the worst way possible. So yeah, I wouldn't advise checking those parts out. Other than that, the games themselves are okay to, like, play or stream. So what's over here? Oh, just another bubble. Ah, crap. I can never quite grip on that part when I need to. You probably noticed that the title of the stream says "and possibly more" at the end. I'm thinking about doing Blaster Master Zero after Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not sure if there's going to be time for that. If not, I'll probably do that next time. So don't be too surprised if I don't do anything after Kingdom Hearts. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I'll be starting that soon-ish. Maybe do a couple more levels of this. There we go. Just hit that checkpoint. Need yellow. Oh, there's a coin. It's way harder than it looks. No, I don't think I can get enough leverage to climb that from there. Would be nice if I could tilt the camera just enough to see if the keystones are actually here. It's looking like I might have to go this way to get around there. Maybe. Wait a second. I think you can fill this area with water because I see a water symbol there. Yeah, let's continue forth and see if we can find something to fill that with water. Shit. Nope, don't give me help. I accidentally pressed Y there, which is the help button. Trying to avoid using that. Ah, crap. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll just keep moving forward, there it is. Didn't even need to do that the proper way, I could just do it from there. What's making that noise? Oh, we need to push the marble in there. Nope, don't push it back. Easy to learn, difficult to master. Come on, shove it in. Oh, I didn't mean to go in there. I think there's like a hill there, which is why it's kind of difficult to push it in. Like a hill leading to the hole, because it keeps rolling back down it. That should do it, yes. Got to remember to sort of. I love the sexy slither of a female snake. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Can't remember what he says. And this isn't a female snake, I was just making a reference. So where did that take me to? Ball pushing can be annoying, but it's even more annoying underwater, since you've got the water physics to work against. Yep. I have no clue what the goal was. just having a look around to see if I can find it. Oh wait, is that it down there? Oh yeah, it's over there. How did I miss that? I'll go in there in just a second. I saw a bubble thing I can pick up. Quite an easy one. Oh, cutscene. Are we advancing to the next area? Every creature that swims or splashes owes their thanks to you. Accept this reward as our gratitude. Spirit orb obtained. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What is this? Suspicious evil eye. Well done, you. Oh, we're in a different area. Okay, flip flop foundry. I think I'll do like this stage and possibly one more, depending on how long this one takes. Yeah, we played this for just over an hour now, so I think I'll make this the last stage before we move on to Kingdom Hearts. See what this one's all about. Anything behind me? I mean, there's a bubble and a bobo. I think this might be the main. That might be the main bad guy of the game, possibly. I think I found a good method to kind of cling to that properly. The goal's there. Now to find the keystones. Can't tell if that's a keystone because of that glowing... If you see that glowing pillar of light that's green in colour, I think that's a keystone, but I'm not entirely sure. Slithering left and right on the wall also works. Yeah, that is the keystone. Yeah, slithering on the wall also gives you a bit more leverage as well, which is quite useful to know. Maybe here? I don't know if it's quite enough. There, you see? You can just make that. Oh fuck.
Whoa.
I'm actually getting quite good at sort of clinging onto those bamboo posts. nice and tight. Oh wait, did we pass by the green one? Or did we get that on the way back? Oh fuck, lava. Alright, the stakes have been raised considerably now. We've gone from grassy tribal area with pools of water to tribal area with lava. This is where he dies, isn't it? Yep. Poor Noodle. At least he'll be properly cooked. And then he'll be a real noodle that you can eat. I think some people would prefer a cooked noodle over a raw one. That was me getting greedy there. Rather, I turned the wrong way, thinking that was the way forward. It was not. Nah. Get ready to see that happen a lot. You're probably going to end up seeing that quite a bit. Wait, did I just turn the wrong way again? I did. Yeah. Please get up there. Oh wait, what? Oh, even if you die, the position of that is still the same. I thought it would reset if you died. Oh jeez. Right, so you can touch lava, you just can't have your full body on the lava. Yeah. Oh nice. Completely skipped that there. And re-checkpointed. That's what I like about the checkpoints, you can touch them again if you want to save the thing you just picked up. So we still have to get the green one, but let's get this pink one for now. So who here is looking forward to Ukulele? Despite all the PR bullshit with them and like JonTron and whatnot. Not just that, but like banning people from forums was kind of a dick move. Like people asking for refunds, damn it. Pretty sure I talked about this the last time I streamed this game as well, but it's still unfortunate to see them behaving in such a way, because I don't think that was the right way to sort of handle that situation. That should be enough. There we go. Right, let's get that green one that's way back over there. And I suppose I could grab yellow while I'm here. I think yellow's up here. I think I'm in a very good method for turning that around consistently. Oh look, it's Mousetrap. Except it actually works. So that's how you get green. Actually, this might be a good chance to get a good look at his face. Okay, maybe not. Every time I raise the head, the camera just backs off because of those open bits. I'll wait till there's like a proper, like full-on wall that I can do it against, so the camera doesn't retract. Oh cool, I grabbed that with my tail. Totally unintentional, but it worked. Right, now we just need to find yellow. Where is it? Are we being followed? I wonder if that's that thing with the red eyeball that we saw that's making that noise. Does this get rid of the spikes, I presume? Yep. There's yellow, it's way over there. I think the worst of it is over, we got past all the lava. That'll make things a little bit easier. I like that if you're good enough you can skip certain parts of the stage. Kind of. Not so much skip as just bypass certain aspects of it. Right, this will be the difficult part. Oh, did anybody hear the news that Cave Story Plus is coming to the Switch, which is really cool. It'll be a physical release though. Like, it's coming digitally, but because of the physical release, it's going to make the digital version super expensive, as per Nintendo's policies with the eShop. But it's still cool that the game's coming. I'm just probably going to try to seek a physical copy of it. It's a regret not having jumped on pre-ordering Binding of Isaac physically because I can't find it anywhere now. And I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to buy it on eShop. I'm not going to get the box, I'm not going to get the cartridge, I'm not going to get any of the cool manual stuff, but I'll still get the game. With Cave Story though, it's a bit more of a hard sell, paying $60 digitally for it. Because unlike Binding of Isaac, you're not really going to keep coming back to it once you're finished with the game once. Binding of Isaac has so much more replayability than that. There we go. Fly! There we go. The flying noodle. That was a pretty good stage. I like that one. Lots of danger in lava and cooked noodles. Am I going to do the DLC on Breath of the Wild? When it comes out, probably. I don't know if this counts as a snake pun, because it's got like a bunch of S's at the start, but whatever. Why did the snake make that noise? Right, so I think we'll save that there for now. See, this is the thing that kind of annoys me. When you click continue, you think it would take you to the stage you were just at, but it actually takes you back to stage 1. But I've beaten all these stages already, as you can see. I kind of wish it would just sort of put me back here so that I have to manually scroll back up to it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying Snake Pass so far. It was definitely worth buying. I've actually got quite a few games on here. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, the Switch doesn't have any games. That's not really true. Like, not counting Zelda, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. The other ones are demos or like preview things. But yeah, like obviously they're not AAA games, but you do get a bunch of like cool indie stuff that you can take out and about with you. Like, I think indie games are really going to fill out the gaps between the bigger games. Not that there's that huge of a gap between the big games for this console, because unlike the Wii U, there doesn't seem to be like a big drought of like big games from Nintendo or like other third parties. At least for Nintendo anyway, because you get Zelda, then a month and a half after that you get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and then probably like a month and a half after that, I'm not sure, they haven't said yet, but Splatoon 2 is coming out in the summertime, and then you've got ARMS, which I think is coming out in the summer as well, or late spring. And then they've got E3, which they're probably going to announce some other stuff. And then you've got Mario Odyssey at the very end of the year. So I would say it's going to be a pretty strong year for Nintendo in general.